More time, cause this been between and alive. Get your healing and come alive. God not dead, my youth, him alive. Visions and dreaming, come alive. Higher heights are reaching alive. Fire for God, I'm screaming alive. Everybody feeling alive. Cause this been between and alive. Get your healing and come alive. God not dead, my youth, him alive. Visions and dreaming, come alive.
Hey, gotta say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever in the world you are. You're tuned to Love 101 FM, the family station. You're inside alive 1 to 5 on this Throwback Thursday. I am Sara-Ann, the chirpy one, keeping you company today. Gotta say good afternoon to my friends listening to us on the FM band at 101.1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. Or you're listening to us on the website at www.love101.org. Or you're listening to us via the app that you have downloaded from the Google Play Store or the Apple Store. Good afternoon. We're live on Facebook and we're also live on YouTube. Sign on, rock on, roll on, jump on. Whatever you gotta do, just ensure that you are on the live. My friends on the WhatsApp live, if you can, jump on over to Facebook or YouTube. Love 101 FM at Jamaica. That's where it is. That's where it's at. Yeah, man. Hey, taxi drivers, bus drivers, conductors and conductresses, passengers, essential service workers, good afternoon. Employees, employers, shops, stores, supermarkets. Everybody, good afternoon to you, silent listeners, ardent listeners. Hey, today you'll be inspired, informed, entertained, and engaged. In a moment, I'll bring you highlights from the news. 145 Menticize, that's mental exercise. The one from yesterday, everybody can participate in this one now. 2 o'clock per blast with one of our ardent listeners, Dwayne Tracy. You know him better as the confident one. 2:15 Pieces of the Past. We continue our history lesson series as we do a recollection of Jamaican dreamers, famous scientists, part 2. 3 o'clock we go, proverbially speaking, and we'll be talking about people. 3:45 celebrations. So at that time, you send me your birthdays and anniversary greetings. At 3:45. Repeat after me. 3:45. Right. 4 o'clock Small People Show comes your way with Auntie Colleen. Then 4:55. We wrap it all up inside a live 1 to 5 on this Throwback Thursday. Here are the highlights from the news at this time. Now, cops confiscate knives, scissors, edibles at the St. Catherine High School. With 3 stabbing incidents taking place at high schools in the last 2 weeks, the Jamaica Constabulary Force has once again seized several weapons, including knives, scissors, and coconut drops infused with ganja at a high school in the St. Catherine South Division. The JCF said the search, which was carried out yesterday, was conducted under the violence interruption strategy to aid in the prevention of violent encounters in educational institutions. 2 students have been arrested and charged in connection with the marijuana find. Yesterday's recovery comes on the heels of a stabbing incident at Petersfield High School in Westmoreland yesterday, which left 1 female student nursing injuries. Well, it was on Tuesday. That happened on Tuesday. And that left 1 female student nursing injuries and another in police custody. Now, Deputy Mayor calls for development of inclusive plan for Montego Bay. As Jamaica ramps up activities to celebrate the nation's 60th anniversary as an independent country, there is a call for the development of a collective, inclusive plan for the city of Montego Bay. In making the call, Deputy Mayor of Montego Bay, Councillor Richard Vernon, said the plan should be one that will be accepted, appreciated, and embraced by all the citizens and should be used as a feeder into the national plan. In other news, politicians shot and injured in Haiti during demonstrations calling for removal of Prime Minister. Now, police in Haiti say they are investigating the attempted murder of Arnel Belizaire, former deputy of Tabari in an urban commune located in the Port-au-Prince arrondissement. Belizaire was shot yesterday in what law enforcers have dubbed an assassination attempt on the opposition member who had been released from prison last December after being detained for 2 years following a ruling by the Court of Appeal of Port-au-Prince. Belizaire and several others had been arrested in December 2019 on charges of possession of weapons. The founder of the Deliverance Party was the target of the unidentified armed individuals as he took part in demonstrations against insecurity and called for the resignation of Prime Minister Dr. Ariel Henry. Now, teenager jailed for 6 weeks for racially abusing Rashford. A teenager was sentenced to 6 weeks in prison yesterday for racially abusing England soccer player Marcus Rashford on social media last year after the European Championship final. 19-year-old Justin Lee Price targeted Rashford with abuse on Twitter after the Manchester United player missed a penalty in the shootout won by Italy at Wembley Stadium in July. Price previously admitted to one count of sending a grossly offensive message by public communication network at a hearing at Worcester Magistrates Court on March 17. And finally, in the news, WHO urges quality care for women and newborns in critical first weeks after childbirth. The World Health Organization, WHO, has launched its first ever global guidelines to support women and newborns in the postnatal period, the first 6 weeks after birth. The WHO said that this is a critical time for ensuring newborns and maternal survival and for supporting healthy development of the baby, as well as the mother's overall mental and physical recovery and well being. It said worldwide, more than 3 in 10 women and babies do not currently receive postnatal care in the first days after birth, the period when most maternal and infant deaths occur. It also warned that the physical and emotional consequences of childbirth, from injuries to recurring pain and trauma, can be debilitating if unmanaged, but are often highly treatable when the right care is given at the right time. And those are the highlights from the news at this time. Thursday, March 31, 2022. We trust you were, as usual, informed. Now it's time for me to mark the register. Remember that if you don't comment, I won't know that you're here. So you have to comment so I can see you and mark you present. First up, of course, I go to Facebook and YouTube. So my alive peeps, you can jump on over to Facebook or YouTube, okay? Iona Ashburn, I think this is probably Brian texting. Brian, you have to text me. So if it's you, you're using a different profile. Diane Walters, good afternoon. Barbara Griffiths, Freddie Bless, Marva Lindo, Carlene Stewart, Joan Tomlinson, Ricardo Porteous, good afternoon to you. Winsome Campbell, Rupert Wilson, Pearline Mills, Blinky Brown, Sandra Ellison, Denise S. Curry, good afternoon. Denise Stephanie Curry in the class. Winifred Henry Williams, good afternoon. Sonia Hamilton, Dallas Blake, Enid Kelly, good afternoon. Angela Hackett, Celine, Arculi Malabre, Esther Anglin, Maxwell Prince, hello. Kathleen, good afternoon. Claudette Manhurst, Carlene Mendez, Virtual Girl Douglas, Alvarine Ellison, Alicia Dorma, Francis Hutchin Lewis, Delroy Melvin, Sandra Mays, Karen Fairclough, Fiona Ashburn, good afternoon. Olive Griffiths, Melissa Moore, good afternoon. Claudette Manhurst, Melody Rydiff, that's RGD, Paulette Stevenson, Auntie Marshall, Joan Tomlinson, Ben Reese Clark, Michelle Roberts, good afternoon to you. Novelet James is present. Angela Walsh, Erlene Grant, Ingrid Hall, Rima Daly, Kareen Bennett, good afternoon to ya. Laverne Anderson, Carlene Bradshaw Miller, watching from Grand Cayman. Good afternoon to you. Angela Masters, Sonia Brown, good afternoon. Denise Tennant, Latoya McDonald, Herman Bailey, Antonio Facey, Louise Henry, Ina Clayton, Anne-Marie Price Patman. This is Kalia Rose, good afternoon. Timon Mundle, Registered Nurse Den, good afternoon. Wagwan. Valerie Bowen, Nose Regina. Let's see. Emilia Smith McClarty, Stephanie Cole, Alwayne Blake, Juanita Hall, good afternoon to you, Juanita, and Beverly Francis, good afternoon. Well, it says it's Anne Rosie from Old Harbor. Okay. Friends on Facebook and YouTube, thank you so much. Now, my friends on WhatsApp Live, who was first? Wait, in previous, I don't even know. Let's see who was first. Sister Marie from Linston, you were first. You're early, man. Cherry from Spanish Town. 9368, don't know this number. You have to give me a name. Charmaine from Pepin, good afternoon. Sister Moore, Sister Bradshaw, Faye from Blue Hole, Sister Cooper, Sister Marva from 11 Milesville Bay, Sister Gladys Idona, Sister Winsome, Emily from Portmore, Rose from Hampton Green, Angela Hackett, Auntie Donna, everybody, Greg Diesel, I see you guys. Sister Benjamin, Confident One, Edna, afternoon, Nikki Brown, Nicole, Andrew Blacks, Laverne from Ensom City. More, but I can't get everybody right away. Short Boss, pick up yourself, you know. And Byron Morgan from Kingston. Good afternoon. It's just about 1:16. Thank you guys so much for jumping on the live. Catch us again tomorrow, okay? Early.